Hello everybody, welcome back. My name's Mamiya, and today we're going to be checking out some more of the awesome bullet heaven / action roguelike, Reap and Rush. So, in last episode, in case you missed it, we played as the default character, and we did a little bit of a metal and ice build, triggering off tons of icy explosions, freezing enemies, and spamming lightning attacks. So yeah, if that sounds like something you're interested in, do go check out the first video where I also explain a bit more about the game and what's going on. But for today, we're going to be trying out a new character, as you can tell. This little bird fella. Let's just go see what he can do. So, the starting character has 240 HP. This guy has 180 HP, so less HP. He's got 60 more mana, going from 200 to 260. Half physical damage, so 64 to 36. And then a reduction in movement speed. But he's got a special passive. Every 1% fire damage boost increases burn probability by 1%. And when burn probability exceeds 100%, every 1% excess increases crit hit probability by 1%. And then spirits that die during the burning duration have a 70% probability of dropping a bun. Holy moly. Okay, so this guy's all about applying burns. Looks like we're going to go for a fire build today then. And in terms of actives, his destiny board, so if you see on the left there, his 4 active ability slots that he can have, and then the little circles next to that that are connected, that shows what modifying runes you can apply to your active abilities. So let's just compare this guy with the first character. First character gets 4 modifying rune slots in his top 2 abilities, and then 2 modifying rune slots in the bottom 2. This character gets 5 runes in his first ability, 3 runes in his second and third, and then 1 rune in his 4th ability. So he's a little bit top heavy, let's say. So you're probably going to want to heavily invest in the top ability. You can add more rune slots throughout the run, so it's not the be-all and end-all what they start with. But yeah, his starting ability is called Firebrand Crow. It's fire element range, costs 7 mana. Spell type instant, has a 1.4 second cooldown, and a crit hit probability of 12%, or is that minus 12%? Release 2 Firebrand Crows which attack the target within a 2-meter range, one after another. Each Firebrand Crow causes 155 fire damage. Alright, with all that being said, shall we... We're still going to do difficulty 1. We'll do difficulty 1 until we've finished it. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, we are in. What do we get here? Charge, critical. We probably want... we don't have any fire types here. I kind of want to go full in on fire. So we've got 2 runes, which gives us passive abilities, and then 2 actives in Flesh Cleaver and Earth Writher. Let's see. Charge, crit 1. When a crit hit is caused, it will charge up a small amount of yin spell strengthened by the Fate Stone. That does actually synergize with what we've got going on, because we get extra crit chance based on how much burning we apply, or if we're over 100% burn chance, that additional burn chance gets turned to crit chance. So I think this is actually worth it. Let's take that. What's going on? Why can't I move it? Hello? Game? Are we bugging out here? Sorry, one sec, guys. It's not letting me move along. I guess we'll just have to use the mouse for now. Then charge mimic says casting other yin spells will charge a small amount of energy for the yin spell strengthened by this fate stone. I would look at these two active abilities, but neither of them are fire, and I kind of want to go full on fire this build. So let's get charged mimic and confirm. Oh, that's a cool animation. There's a loot goblin. We do a lot of damage this early on. What was that? Soul Scorch. Hey, that's a fire element type ability. Nice. Cost 4 mana. Spell type instant. 1.4 second cooldown. Minus 7% crit hit probability. I presume that just means 7%. I don't know why it's saying minus. Fires a bullet that splits upon hitting the target into two, causing 140 fire damage. We got some anomalous incidents. Let's do this. Shatter the blood chrysalisk by luring needles to shatter the cocoon. Water of the River Leth. Killing an enemy with a critical hit is a 33% probability of +1 additional underworld currency drop. Pretty good. Ghost Shadow Cloak. While moving, 1% movement speed every 3 seconds, up to 10% count. Sorry, up to 10% movement speed. Count resets upon standing still. Or we can get red silk gloves that give us 10 physical damage and -1% whooshing attack boost. Let's get Water of the River Leth. Purely because we want to be doing crit stuff. Hey, we got more max HP. That's great. Wenny shield and 8% max shield with the silver cocoon. Peachwood sword replica killing ghosts under rusting, freezing, burning, slowness, armor break effect grants 10% corresponding attribute boost or 10 physical damage. Yeah, I think we definitely want that. We're not doing metal damage, so cold iron fragments are relevant. Nearly got this one. Alright, what you got for us? Ooh. I mean, this is perfect for our build, the Bamboo Steamer. 6% burn probability. Ghosts that die during burn duration have 20% probability to drop a bun. This just adds on to what we already have as a character. Because enemies that die drop a bun if they're burning with the character that we've got. So I think... Well, let's just have a quick look at the others first. Don't want to get too ahead of myself. Cloud pattern, treads, while standing still, +50 dodge, -4% movement speed. Do not like that. And then clothing, stripping scissors gives us a metal damage boost and rust vulnerability effect. We're not really doing metal stuff, so yeah, let's go for the Bamboo Steamer here. Looks like the shop's open. I still want to be taking out guys, though, as much as we can. Alright. This is when the chaos begins. Those guys all split. We should be able to survive for a little bit of time in here, and maybe get a few drops. But we don't want to be... too risky with it. You see him split in there. I want to get a way to auto trigger these abilities because at the moment I'm just spamming the buttons, LT and LB for our actives. What was that? Chain Heart Thunder. We had that in the last run. That's the thing that fires off lightning that bounces between enemies. It's a really good ability, especially for room clear. I will say it doesn't do a huge amount of damage against bosses. I think we probably needed other passives to supplement the damage there. Right, craziness is starting to happen. We are getting currency from this. I don't know when a good time to stop is, because we're getting heals. I don't want more stuff, to be honest. Okay. Let's go through there. I feel like we stayed for a reasonable amount of time there. Oh, hello, what's this? Twin Fire. Is that what we've already got on? No, it's not. It's another fire ability. Fire Melon range, mana cost 9, spell type instant, 2-second cooldown, 12% crit hit probability, summons Twin Fire to bombard target area, causing 163 fire damage to spirits. Yeah, we're definitely picking that one up. And that's what we have already. The Firebrand Crow. That's our basic attack that we started with. So let's pick that one up. Let's just pick both of these up to level up our stuff. And we got the Firebrand Crow again. We can increase the number of sockets on our Firebrand Crow here. Hang on, what's going on here? Here we go. By consuming spells of the same type. So we want to socket that. 80% chance. Socketing failed on 80% chance. God damn, we got unlucky there. Then we don't have anything else. There is a match. But I tell you what we do have. We got spares here. Should we upgrade everything that we've got once? So in the enhancement area, if we sacrifice another active ability, we can enhance, level up basically. 20% range multiplier. It is range type, a 2-meter range. So 20% of that. That's like an extra half a meter, just under. Yeah, let's take it. It's a legendary. Let's do Twin Fire as well. We're just going to level up everything once. An extra range multiplier, 10%. Damage boost for each tier 1 or 2 Fate Stone equipped, 4%. That's going to be a huge damage boost. Absolutely. Fate Stones are the little slots that modify how your active abilities work. And then we want to upgrade Soul Search. Let's enhance that. What do we get? Burn probability plus 6%, crit hit probability plus 4%, and bonus damage per split 1%. Let's get an extra burn probability. The more burn probability we get, the higher our crit rate is as well. So we got to keep that in mind. Prioritize it. Let's charge this. We're not really doing crits. So, sorry. The Mimic Stone here. Casting other yin spells. Yin spells are these things on the left. Our active abilities. Charges a small amount of energy for the yin spell strengthened by this Fate Stone. So, wherever this is slotted in. Whenever we cast another active ability, this gets charged a little bit and is automatically cast when energy is full. So we want to be spamming our abilities. What's this up here? Oh, she wants us to kill enemies. We get some healing. We got to kill 36 of them. Tell you what, this fire's just popping off. Ooh, we get a nice fire thing down here. Enemies aren't really spawning. Do we come back to this? Oh, there's a lot of guys, actually. Hell yeah, here we go. Now's the time to get 36 kills. Almost there. We got him. Go Shadow Cloak while moving, 1% movement speed every 3 seconds up to 10%. Oh, we've seen this one before. Do we just get Water Severing Blade for the 3% crit hit probability? Merit and Fault Scale, plus 8 max mana. Resolve Anomalous Instance to restore mana. Restoring an amount equal to 50% of max mana. Let's re-roll here. I do like Artemisia Leaf. Artemisia? Maybe? Artemisia Leaf. When character restores HP, plus 1 additional HP is restored. Really nice. Cooking Encyclopedia gives us 8 max mana, and when picking up a bun, also plus 10 mana. Can pick up buns when not at full mana. We are making a lot of buns spawn with burns, so maybe this is better. Or just a flat 20 dodge with the flash character tile. You know what? Let's take Cooking Encyclopedia. Let's dip more into our ability to spawn buns. We got Mirror Spirits. We're doing a lot of damage here. Rough Iron Hammer, 12% damage if Yin Spell does not trigger a crit hit. That's really good for us early game, but as we get later and later, it becomes more and more useless. 16 max HP from the Wedding Line, or just an extra 3% crit hit probability. I'm going to re-roll here. Vajra Bell. While standing still, 20% global damage reduction and minus 5% movement speed. Copper Coin, resolve Anomalous Instance for plus 10 underworld currency, or Torn Leather Belt for each empty or sacrifice Yin spell slot in the Destiny board. 10% crit hit probability. I don't know how we sacrifice stuff. Reduce the number of Yin spells the character can carry. Where do we sacrifice it? Let's take that. Because at the moment, that's going to give us a huge amount of crit. Fire Invocation here, 50% of Yin spell damage becomes 100% fire damage and can burn spirits according to probability. Let's stick that in there. We'll eliminate the paper figurine. Oh man, we're annihilating this thing. We do a lot of damage. Oh yes, this is perfect for us. Bronze Incense Burner. 12% fire damage boost and 3% burn probability. Something that I forgot to mention when we'd gotten burn items before. Burn is is a trigger on fire damage. Every single time you apply fire damage, you got a chance to trigger burn, and it deals continuous damage affected by fire damage bonuses. Yeah, let's go for it. There's got to be other stuff around here, right? There's a button. I think we just head towards the shop. And then we just farm some guys around the shop. I'd like a little bit more money. think in this nighttime, we're gonna get the guy that expands, like, he's not a mini boss, just a singular enemy that I haven't managed to beat yet. I don't know if you can, but he gets bigger and bigger and just keeps doing, like, he's flying and he just keeps slamming on the ground, making it harder and harder for you to avoid his attacks. We do kind of want more movement speed. Don't know where he is, though. We get another fire rune. That is great. We're annihilating, guys. I think we're quite squishy. That's the only thing. Well, I've never seen sake being dropped before. Is that a thing? No. Fire 1 here. That's different to fire invocation. When causing burning, it launches a small meteorite at a random target, repeating 3 times with a damage of 35. Okay. I see the small meteorites, I think. Or are they... No, that's just the ghost attack that we've got. We're killing everything as it spawns. $318 coins. That should get us a decent amount of stuff in the shop. I think we're looking at a rune shop coming up. And they average about 30 to 50 for one rune. We're going to want to buy as many as we can. Let's just go through. Okay. We get range echo. After casting Yin spell, cast an additional 1 time at the casting location. For each additional cast, range increases by 4% and damage increases by 2%. If the same Yin spell is equipped with multiple of this Fate Stone, range and damage are calculated cumulatively. I mean, that sounds pretty sick. Let's take it. Broad Blade increase the range of a Yin spell. Fatigue. Casting a Yin spell consumes all mana. I don't like that one. And then Hollow. Not useful. Mimic Charge. Sick. Okay. Casting another Yin spell will charge a small amount of energy for the Yin spell strengthened by this Fate Stone. We already have that on one of our things. And then self-well charged. Every 0.5 seconds, charge a small amount of energy for the Yin spell strengthened by this Fate Stone. So, here we go. We want self-well in there. I think we probably want ranged echo as well. No, we want ranged echo on our meteorite. That's the twin fire, isn't it? Stick you there. And what do we got? Charged Mimic. Probably don't want double charged Mimic. Charged Crit. We're saving the charged Crit. Oh, 5 shields. Oh, hang on. Scatter Volley. When a projectile is cast, it will be cast an additional time, but mana cost is increased by 60% and accuracy is reduced. Yeah. We're definitely sticking that on the top one here. Oh, okay. That's not projectile. Interesting. That's a projectile. Oh, okay. Looks like that the only one we can put it on is Soul Scorch. That just doubles the amount of projectiles that we're firing from it. Let's reroll here. Oh. Fatigue, casting a yin spell consumes all mana. I really don't like doing that one. Broadblade again to increase the range of our active ability by a small amount. Quick Judge to reduce yin spell cooldown and damage. I'm not entirely sure there. We're not doing water element stuff. Ah, we can't do any more rerolls. We're already popping. Ah, we don't have enough to fuse. We need 3 Fate Stones, so that passives, to combine into a stronger version of the ones that we've got. And the most we have is 2 of any one type. So we need to do a little bit more grinding. Looks like it's boss time. Don't know if we need healing. That's healing right there. And that's our boss. Well, not yet anyway. I definitely want to take this thing out. My god, compared to other runs, we're just demolishing that. Oops, march. Dash forward, leaving a trail of flames. Yeah, we'll put that. That can be our movement ability. We'll even increase its range by a small amount using Broadblade. Oh yeah, that's great. That's great. What's the boss going to be? Hello, hello. Head of the Tigers, Raw Troop. Tiger Tycoon. Spam all of our abilities. Man, we're melting him. I mean, it does make sense with fire, to be fair. Sozbud. That was a chuffing quick fight. 18% critical damage, minus 3 physical attack boost. 7-star banner. When casting Yin spell, there's a 24% probability that mana will not be consumed. Or Marshal Taipeng's ruler. Each time Yin spell is enhanced, plus 6 max HP. All of these are pretty damn good. But I think getting more max HP benefits us more. Purely because we're getting loads of healing drops. So the more max HP we have, the more effective those healing drops will be. Ah, right. And we've barely leveled up any of our abilities, our yin spells. So let's take it. What do we get there? Get a nice little bit of money as well. Ooh, is this going to be max HP? Max mana. Yeah, we got way more mana than we do HP. Hello. What'd you give us? He said he'd give us something. But apparently not. We got another charged self-well. That's great. Ooh, twin fire. That's something we're using. We want to get that to upgrade our stuff. I think we reroll here. Ooh, corpse march. That's another thing that we're using that we can use to upgrade. Let's pick up these. And then none of these are what we're using, so we may as well just spend all our money here. Let's get socketing. 80% probability chance of success. We got it. Nice. That's given that an extra socket. Oh. What else do we have? Corpse March. You can get another socket. That gives us the ability to put an extra rune in it. Anything else? I don't think we do. Now it's upgrade time. We'll upgrade our Firebrand Crow. We need to sacrifice 2 different active spells here in order to upgrade it. An extra range multiplier. I don't think I care about any of that. Let's just get 5% extra damage. Or 8% crit damage. Nah, let's get 5% extra damage. We'll upgrade this as well. Split +1. Bear in mind this says this spell fires a fire bullet that splits upon hitting the target into 2. So this will split it into 3. We can increase the burn probability, which increases our crit rate as well. I think I want more splits. More splits sounds great. And what can we get here? Range multiplier plus 15%. I think we probably want this. This is going to make the meteors a lot bigger. Let's do it. Remove that and then we'll upgrade our Corpse March. More burn probability. Yeah, probably 6% burn probability feels good. And let's move on. Into the 3rd zone. We've not gotten crazy yet, but we're getting there. It's only a matter of time. Oh, there's a lot of money and other goodies down here. What do we got? We got an event over here. Let's check it out. What you got for us, buddy? 7% water damage boost? Nah. We gotta go Flame Brand. 10% fire damage boost, minus 2% metal damage boost. Absolutely. 10% damage boost is great. We gotta kill 72 guys in this area. Oh, we're getting killed. It's hard to get that number of guys, like, around us. Ah, here come the hordes. Never mind. Oh, we should be getting loads of drops from this as well. Oh, we got a purple. Soul Piercing all 18 max mana. When Yin spell socketing succeeds +1 mana regen. Law Eating Fang, 3% crit hit probability. When Yin spell critically hits, restores 1% max mana. And Soul Transfer Talisman, +6% Wooshing attack boost, 6% physical attack boost, and swap max HP and max mana. I think we just want more crit. Unfortunately, going for the blue there. But it do be like that sometimes. Oh, I see a lot of money over there. Oh, it's gone. We must have picked it up. Hello, hello. Let's gamble. Bear paw, please. Heartbreak Glass, buying and refreshing market items, +1% fire damage, boost up to 100%. Okay, that sounds crazy good for us. Metal damage boost with the clothing stripping scissors. We've seen this one before, and I'm not too interested in it. Metal Guarding Fu gives us 10% critical damage and 4% rust probability. Rust is something that metal type abilities apply. So we're not really going into that. Let's get the fire damage. By the end of the run, it should be doing absolute wonders for us. We should be getting a lot of extra fire damage. Right. Let's eliminate the paper figurine. They're doing my head in. Oh, we got the soul piercing all again. I think mana regen might actually be worth it. The other needle, other shore needle, hurts us by 50% of our HP, but gives us 30 max HP. Don't know if that's worth it. They're 18% crit damage. Could be good, but no, I think we go for soul piercing all. Getting extra mana regen's great when we start spamming our spells. Oh, what's that? Ooh, something did a lot of damage to us there. I'm a little bit sketched. I feel like we're a glass cannon build at the moment. There's the guy that I was on about in the last run. Or not run, sorry. The last level. Damage war drum. Each time you encounter a boss or ghost king, 5% movement speed plus 10 HP per second. Lasts 20 seconds. 5% damage boost and crit hit probability. Or 12 max HP and 2 physical damage. I do like this, but I don't know how relevant it is. Let's take the fire damage boost and crit hit probability. Oh, we got 2 here. Okay, we get metal damage boost, water damage boost, or freeze. Nah, we don't want any of them. Hey, Fire Crow Feather gives us more fire damage boost and movement speed. Golden Lotus, when not taking damage, 1% global damage boost every 5 seconds, stacks up to 20 times. After taking damage, the effect stacks -5. We take a lot of damage constantly, so I don't know if we want that. And we're not doing metal damage, so Cold Iron Fragment is useless. Let's take the Fire Crow here. Okay. I want to get out of here. Maybe get a bit of healing. That's a lot of guys. Make our way over to the shop. We do have a lot of money. Oh, that guy's getting big as well. Holy crap. Yeah, let's get out of here. It's rune time. What do we get? Guard form. We already have one of those. So, oh no, it says already owned 0. I do kind of want one. Let's pick it up. Firestorm. After casting a yin spell, a small tornado is cast at a random location. The tornado deals damage equal to 10% of the damage of the yin spell, and it will move within 5 seconds. Sure. Quick Judge. Reduces yin spell cooldown by 15% and damage by 30. And then Fire Invocation. 50% of the yin spell damage becomes 100% fire damage. Oh, we're starting to get combos. +1 yin spell charging count. Do kind of like that. I think that's probably going to be worth sticking in. That gives us essentially an extra thing to shoot off. Let's do it. Quick Judge. We have one of them. Let's buy it. Broadblade. We have 2 of them. Increases the range of the yin spell. And Decompose. After hitting a spirit, the projectile splits into 2 pieces. The split projectile inherits all piercing and refraction effects, and the damage becomes 60%. Yeah, you gotta love that. We're also getting 1% fire damage boost for every time we buy something in the shop here. Bouncing Arc. When projectiles collide with screen edges, they will bounce up to 2 times and lose refraction effects. When these Fate Stones are equipped on the same yin spell, the bounce and time flight speed accumulate. +1 penetration, sure. And then don't care about hollow. We're not doing metal or physical stuff. Let's compose. This is just fusing 3 of the first level stones into a second level. So what changes? Rather than 100% fire damage, it's 120% fire damage. Sure. A little bit of extra D. Broad blade. That increases the range of the yin spell by a medium amount rather than a small amount. And I think that's all we've got that we can upgrade. Let's see what we can stick in, though. I do like Firestorm. I think I'm going to put it in there. That's the tornado one. Bouncing arc. Does that work there? It doesn't. How about here? And bouncing arc can go there as well. Although I would like some charging. There's charging self-well. So let's stick that there. Then, is this a projectile? It's just range, isn't it? So, where's our range a medium amount? Oh, that's that. Yeah, let's stick that there. Let's give ourselves another charge on our corpse march. That's our movement ability. And reduce its cooldown by 15% and damage by 30%. I think that's fine by me. Can we stick anything else in? Oh, we can sell stuff. Oh, this sells for 9. Flesh cleaver. We may as well sell stuff that we're never going to use. I guess we didn't really need the money, did we? Oh well. Let's get going. Up all the buns on the floor. Oh, that's healing. That means it's boss time. Who are we gonna get today? Do you know what? I will heal now. This thing just gives you an AoE heal. Back up to full. Let's go. Let's kick this boss's ass. Oh, the headless horseman. Or the headless groom in this case. I mean, he's not having a good time, is he? Holy moly. We are demolishing him. As long as there's no adds and all of our attacks go on top of him, then his health is just... it's just melting. Hell yeah. Fire Essence Cinnabar. 5% of max HP will be added to burn damage plus 6% burn probability. That is insanity for us. 7-star banner when casting Yin spell. There's a 24% probability the mana will not be consumed. We've seen this one before. And Damage Horn. Each time you encounter a boss or ghostkin, 25% elemental damage boost and 8 mana regen for 20 seconds. No, we got to get Fire Essence Cinnabar here. Get more and more burn damage. Just pick up what we can. I think we move on to the next stage. Good fight. Can we survive Zone 2? We wreck that loot goblin. 2 anomalous incidents. Oh, we're getting a load of money here. Come on. Must have got nearly all of them there. Plus 1 resurrection after each resurrection fully restores HP. How is this only blue? It's only rare. You'd have thought it'd be a legendary. Golden cicada. Let's see. Strength borrowing talisman. Minus 5% max mana modifications. Reduce max mana is converted to physical damage. We're not doing physical damage stuff. Then rust probability and rust vulnerability. That's all about metal damage. Let's take a res. Absolutely. I think we just got to protect this and we get 120 gold for it. If we survive. Nothing's getting near us. We're pretty much killing stuff as they spawn. Yin nourishing pill. When taking damage, restore 3 HP per second for 3 seconds. Taking damage again during this period refreshes the duration. Pretty good. Blood Eye Gourd. When HP is below 25%, 30% charge Fate Stone charging efficiency. Or other Shore Needle, which we've seen before and I'm not picking up. Let's get the Yin Nourishing Pill. We do have a reasonable amount of healing, but extra healing on top of that will never go amiss. These are supposed to be elites, those pinwheels, and we've just been melting them. Hello. What you got for us, mate? Something good, hopefully. Also, put some clothes on, please. Ooh, firecrackers. Each time you enter the City God shop, 1 item in the market will be free. We've got so much money, I don't know if that's going to actually be relevant. Night of Fragments, 4% damage boost. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. The sharp cut in the video there. I had a phone call that I needed to take. It was urgent. So, yeah. Where were we anyway? Night of Fragments. We get a 4% damage boost and 5% burn probability. We got to get that burn probability as high as we possibly can. Oh. The controller wasn't working there. This game is in the active development and in demo, so it does sort of make sense. How long do we want to stick around here? With a grand money-wise? I don't know. Like, I've not done enough runs to know whether or not these guys that split drop a lot of active and passives for us to combine, if it's worth farming them. I mean, we've got a huge amount of AoE. Look at that. They are... I think when they die, they split. So, they do be splitting. There's no question about that. And there's a lot of buns on the ground for healing. It doesn't look like they're dropping anything worthwhile, so maybe we just go into the shop. Hello. Wangjing Terrace is doomed. I'm out. The rest is yours. What do you know? What do you give us? Charged 5-step. That's also incredibly good. We want that Firebrand Crow. Give us it. And Twin Fire. We may as well buy everything from the shop because we've got so much money. Don't really need to look at it unless, like, Soul Scorch. We can try and upgrade Soul Scorch with that. Let's do some socketing. %50 chance of success. Come on. Socketing failed. Oh, and it consumed it. Unlucky. Oh well. We got 3 chances with Twin Fire. Socketing failed. Socketing failed. Ah. Hey, we finally got a socket complete. Nice. And we do have some Soul Scorch. Well, a Soul Scorch. 80% probability of success. Socketing failed, of course. Oh, man. How unlucky can one man get? Well, thankfully for us, luck has nothing to do with this next upgrade path. 20% extra damage. Or 8% extra damage boost to each tier 1 or 2 Fate Stone equipped. Or 12% burn probability. We want that burn probability. That's what we're all about. +3 split. Bonus damage per split. 5% or 32% crit damage. I think we want to go crazy with the splits on Soul Search. Scorch, sorry. That sounds like it'll be a hell of a lot of fun. And also create madness on the screen. 32% crit chance, or crit damage, sorry. 20% range multiplier. Or 15% cooldown. I actually know what range is. I think it's the AoE. Let's take the AoE. And let's upgrade. Oh, 40% extra dash speed. Absolutely. Compared to 5% dash speed and crit damage. We're not using Corpse March really for damage. It's our movement ability, so let's take the dash speed there. And then I want to upgrade Firebrand Crow a bit more. Recycle price multiplier ×5. Nah. Let's refresh here. Number of Flame Crows released +1. Yeah, that's so we release 2 at the moment, so this is just a flat 30% damage buff. Fantastic. Sack all this crap. Bonus damage per split +10%. Well, we've got +4 split, so this thing's gonna do crazy damage after it splits now. Hell yeah. We may have got unlucky doing the socketing, but I feel like the offerings in these have been crazy. Let's refresh here. We'll just get a little bit of extra crit damage on it, I suppose. 16% crit damage. And then we can't really do anything else. Let's get going. So many buns on the ground. All that's healing. Right. Where are anomalous incidents? We want to hit them as quickly as we can. Oh man. Our death march now is insanely speedy. We're zooming. Go for the bear claw. Bye-bye bear claw. Go for the fish. Go for the fish again. Tribute document for each white quality tribute held 6 max HP. Pinewood puppet +1 resurrection upon revival deals massive damage to all nearby ghosts and monsters. Or damaged army shield when shield value is 0, 6% movement speed and 15% physical damage. I'm going for another res. Getting 2 reses. Ooh, we get a corpse march. Yeah, getting 2 reses is just phenomenal. We could have done that, used that in the last run. Don't think we had a single extra res in the last run. Let's see how we do against this guy. Yeah, he's melting. That burn damage is too much for him. See you later, buddy. Ghost Shadow Cloak. We've seen this multiple times now. We could get another res. Oh my god, I didn't realize there was so many extra res items. Replica of Register of Life and Death. You get 50 shield after your res with that. Fortune Banner gives us 4% extra elemental damage boost. Sure, let's pick it up. It's not a huge amount, but it's something. There's another elite. You can tell it's an elite because it's got a health bar above its head. They always drop items. Let's get killing. The Hungry Ghost Devouring Soul. Yeah, I'm pretty sure range on our meteor is AoE. I think that's what it's referring to. Golden thread garment gives us metal damage boost. We're not doing metal damage. We don't need that. Soul seizing elixir gives us minus 20% max mana and adds 200% of this amount to max HP. I kind of like the idea of that. Let's take it. We got 529 max HP now. We're chonky. Eliminate the frenzied horde in the circle. I think we just got to stay in here. Not for a long time. We're getting a lot of drops now. Cold Marrow Stone. 10% max shield. If Yin spell is enhanced by charged Fate Zone, each crit hit has 20% probability for 1 shield. We're not a shield build. Tin Staff, after a successful dodge, plus 5 HP and mana. So that's just a heal, but I don't think we have any dodge. Or Crow's Beak Tip for more max mana. We're re-rolling here. Oh, hell yeah. Powwow Copper Ring. 16% fire damage boost, minus 2 physical damage. Hell yeah. How could we say no? Oh, get out of the way of that guy. I am curious how long we can survive if we can end up killing this dude. Does he deal more and more damage? Because his AoEs are getting bigger and bigger. We got loads of stuff. Like loads of heals. Can we just tank it? Gonna try and kill him, you know. Let's see if it's possible. This is the biggest I've ever seen him get. Our little tumor buddy. You keep bonking us. We've got enough healing to out-sustain you, I think. Come on. I think when we get to like half health, I'll leave. You gotta be able to kill him, surely. Oh, that's a big heal. Nice. More dumplings. It doesn't look like he's getting any bigger anyway. I think it might be invincible. It's feeling like it's invincible. He's not dealing any more damage to us. Yeah, I think it's probably time to leave. We've out-tanked him. Let's go. Okay. What do we got? Quick Judge. We own 2 of them. So this will allow us to upgrade it. No point in buying an earth element or water element, but that fire element, fire 1 when causing burning, launches a small meteorite at a random target. Sure. What do we got here? Broad Blade to increase the range of a Yin spell. Range Echo after casting Yin spell. Cast an additional 1 time at the casting location. Yeah. Bouncing Arc, we've already got one of them. Let's take it. Fleet Step, after casting Yin spell, movement speed increases by 4%. This effect lasts 2 seconds and can stack up to 3 times. Delay adds a small duration to the Yin spell. Mana cost increase by 10%. Sure. That's another delay. We've already got 2 Firestorms, so this is going to be our 3rd. After casting a Yin spell, A small tornado is cast at a random location. The tornado deals damage equal to 10% of the damage of the yin spell. And then decompose. I don't really want decompose. Let's... So this now is a medium tornado that deals 20% of the damage of the yin spell. Range echo goes from increasing the range by 4% to 5% and damage from 2 to 3%. That's not exactly a big buff, I have to admit. And our final one, Quick Judge, reduces yin spell cooldown by 20% and damage by 40%. Right, let's get socketing these. Oh, they're all already socketed. Okay, interesting. Putting all the fire stuff into our firebrand crow here. When causing burning, launches a small meteorite at a random target. Five-step. Charged 5-step. After moving 5 meters cumulatively, when charge a small amount of energy for the yin spell. I think that's probably better than charged mimic. Maybe. Let's put charged mimic on the soul scorch. So this automatically charges itself over time. This one charges whenever we use any other of our active abilities. And this one charges when we move, which with our corpse march will be all the chuffing time. Let's put a small broad blade on twin fire. What do we got up here? Scatter volley and bouncing arc. Let's put decompose on. After hitting a spirit, the projectile splits in 2 pieces. Split projectile inherits all piercing and refraction effects, and the damage becomes 60%. Oh, it doesn't do anything there. Okay. What about there? Maybe not then. I think it's got to have a projectile type. And these are both range. Oh, I'll tell you what, actually, then. Let's stick the range on our main spell. Give a bit of extra AoE to it. Might as well try and get some shielding. And increase the duration. Ooh. It requires a duration spell. Which the corpse march has. So maybe we save that. Charge critical, charge mimic, dual flight yin. Think we're pretty good. Yeah. Let's get going. Mini boss. See how badly we mess this guy up. Oh, and proper boss. Are they going to stalk us? I think they are. Okay, Tin Staff after a successful dodge, gain HP and mana. Black Ledger, sell Yin Spell, Fate Stone, 100% recycling price, or Vermilion Fruit. Every 12 instances of burn damage dealt restores 5% mana. Right. We've got infinite mana now. Let's go to the boss. We're at full health. We don't need to be waiting around. Bring it on, bozo. Gonna re-roll all these. Plus 40 shield, 10% max shield, and minus 10 dodge. I'm doing it again. Let's get more crit hit probability with the water severing blade. We're not fussed about the physical attack boost, but 3% crit hit chance feels reasonable. I don't know if we can tank this guy's hits. We might be able to. Should we try? Next time he does his giant AoE. Oh. Oh, he's got some funky moves. He's on half health. We're just annihilating everything. Did he burn us? There's no way. Dude, we're healing at just an ungodly amount. Rest in peace, my dude. Pyro element orbs for every one ghost under abnormal status within 25 meters, 2% corresponding attribute damage boost or 2 physical damage. Bloodthirsty talisman for every 3% HP lost, plus 1 physical attack boost and whooshing attack boost. Or Fire Rhino Horn. When a yin spell deals a crit hit and inflicts burn on a spirit, that burn damage is increased by 50%. This is absolutely wild and insane for us to pick up. This is also crazy. I think burn is an abnormal status. But we're killing things a bit too quickly. I think 50% damage increase is just, you know, it's 50% damage increase. What more can be said, really? We got another elite on this stage. Let's take him out. What do we get? 20% water damage after casting metal? Nah. Mana pill, plus 3 mana regen, minus 6 physical damage. Flaying hook, 6% armor break probability, plus 1 extra layer when armor break occurs. Armor break is for the metal type abilities, and we're not doing that. There's another metal one. Crit damage and rust probability. What's Gambling Ghost Heart? Each time entering the God City shop, roll 3 dice, increase max HP based on the sum of the dice points. If all 3 dice show the same number, increase max H by 3 times the sum of the points. Sure. I'm up for getting more max HP, why not? We don't need the heals. Should we go into the next zone? Oh no, it's the shop. We're just buying everything here, get that fire damage boost, why not? We don't even need to look at these actives. They're there to fuel our upgrades. Let's see if we can upgrade anything. Our Corpse March, we certainly can. We've got one of them. 50% chance to succeed, come on. Oh, man. I feel like I've gotten insanely unlucky with these. 55% chance, socketing failed, of course it did. 60% chance, socketing completed. Nice. Getting extra sockets on these spells is huge. Oh, we can even go again. Oh, we got a load of these. %35% chance. Oh, we actually did it. Hell yeah. We got 3 sockets on our Firebrand Crow now. It's the Soul Scorch time. 85% chance. There we go, nice. We socketed it. And again. And again, we get 2 sockets. Sick. I don't think we have anything else we can upgrade. So let's just consume all these. 9% burn probability. We're all about that burn probability. Yeah. still equally leveling stuff up because it feels like we're doing real well with that. Damage boost for each tier 1 or tier 2 Fate Stone equipped. I mean, that sounds like it's a huge damage boost. 16% extra damage. We're getting wild with these damage boosts here. 4% extra damage boost there per tier 1 or tier 2 Fate Stone equipped. Yeah, we'll take it. Burn probability 12%, 40% duration of flames, or just 15% duration. Honestly, I think the duration's probably our best option here. Because we're not using this for damage, we're using it as a movement ability. We don't really care about the burn probability or duration of flames. I don't think we can level anything else up. Nope. We've not. If only we had an extra reroll in the shop. Look how sick that guy looks, by the way. We're apparently attacking him. It's like mental, don't starve craziness. We're going against another boss. We don't tend to see the heals unless we're going against a boss, but we're becoming a fire god. Slay the escaped mirror spirits. How quickly do we annihilate these guys? Yep, pretty damn quickly. Earth damage boost. We're not doing earth damage. We're all about the fire. Zhou Yung Jade Ring. For each blue quality tribute held, +2 max mana. We have pretty much infinite mana, so I don't think I care about that. And then don't care about shield either. Let's reroll here. More shield. I'm rerolling again. I'm looking for fire damage stuff. That gives us a water damage boost for every max, for 1 point of shield we have now. Let's get the Bloodied Scissors. 12% damage to full HP enemies. It's not a lot, but we weren't really getting what we wanted there. Seven seconds left on this event. We are annihilating everything. Death Pursuit Scroll. When the kill streak exceeds 30, 1% movement speed for every 30 kills accumulated, up to 20%. The effect will be accumulated again after the kill streak is broken. Is this a permanent movement speed buff? I don't know. It's hard to read. Let's take it and find out. So we pretty much have constant kill streaks going. Yeah, it looks like it's permanent movement speed buff. It does keep popping up saying that we've got 1% extra movement speed. I need to equip that now, what we just picked up. Flaming Saber. When a yin spell is equipped with this Fate Stone, killing a ghost under a burning effect will summon a Flaming Saber, lasting 8 seconds. The Flaming Saber's damage is 10% of the yin spell's damage. Yeah, let's shove that on there. Stick that there. Plus 40 max HP. When picking up a bun HP restoration amount -5. Nah. Freeze probability and metal damage boost is not something I'm after. 12% resource drops. Plus 8% ghost damage I am interested in. Let's pick it up. And rooster egg is just money. We had it in the last run. Granted, you do get a lot of money from it. But we're pretty abundant on money, so I'm not entirely sure we want that. So, how about we take defective money spirit here? When casting a yin spell, there's a 1% probability to drop one underworld currency you possess. Actually, that does nothing for us. Let's reroll. When taking damage, 24% probability to gain an underworld currency. I do like the sound of that. Damaged 8 trigrams formation. We've seen Ghost Shadow Cloak quite a few times. And water suppressing Fulu. We're not doing water stuff, so no thank you. There's loads of drops on the ground now. And loads of money as well. We're starting to get into chaos. Where the whole world is just burning. Oh, and loads of drops. Love it. Can we not get up there? We can indeed. How long do we want to, like, try and survive? Oh, we've still got a thing up here. I didn't realise. Oh, and a mini-boss. Let's fight him. Events. Oh, slay 10,000 enemies. Just got that as an achievement. Let's re-roll here. 6% burn probability and 2% movement speed, I think, is what we want with 5 suppressing Fulu. I don't know if you can get multiple copies of these items that we're picking up. You might be able to. Oh, it's the big boy again. The guy that just keeps on growing in size. The more damage you deal him. We've figured out his limit, though. Golden Scale gives you rust probability when Yin spell critically hits. We're not doing metal damage, so this does nothing. 7-star banner when casting Yin spell, there's 24% probability that mana will not be consumed, or prayer rope knot when enhancing Yin spell, 33% probability to not consume materials. Absolutely. We've been failing so much. I want more tries. Even a 33% chance. Granted, it doesn't sound like much, but it probably will average out us being able to get like 1 or 2 extra rolls on upgrading our spells. We got so much money, I don't know if we actually need to stick around and farm. Are enemies dropping anything worthwhile? That's the question. I mean, yeah, there we go. We just picked up one of our abilities. That means we could potentially enhance it. I think we just stay underneath this this guy that keeps dropping on us. He doesn't appear to be doing actually that much damage. Look at our kill streak, by the way. How is our speed not going up? Is it because we keep getting hit? Do we have to get 30 kills without getting hit? Thing is, it was triggering loads before, so I don't think that is the case. But we're not getting the pop-up anymore for movement speed increase. We're getting a metric ton of coins, though. Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you here. What you got for us, buddy? Minus 8% price of goods in city shop. I don't think we care about that. Tribute document for each white quality tribute held plus 6 max HP. We got slow probability and dodge. Let's just get more max HP. We got an insane amount of max HP now. We are actually getting damaged. Pick up the healing. Man, this Death's March is zooming us around the map. Right. We're going to try and upgrade as much as we can here. Let's just buy everything except elements that we're not fussed about. We're getting fire damage plus 1% every time we buy something from the shop. Right. We've got guard form upgrade here. When casting a yin spell, there will now be a 20% probability to gain 5 shields. Absolutely. Now we got fire 2. When causing burning, it launches a small meteorite at a random target, repeating 4 times rather than 3, and damaging. It doubles the damage on it from 35 to 70. Oh, that is pretty spicy. Thank you. Broad blade increases the range by a medium amount. Bouncing arc increases the number of bounces a projectile has, and increases the penetration from +1 to +2. Fire invocation gives us 120% bonus fire damage rather than 100%. What do we get here? Fleet step. We get 7% increased movement speed rather than 4% increased movement speed that can stack up to 3 times. Delay adds a medium duration to yin spells and mana cost is increased by 15%. Range echo. After casting yin spell, cast an additional time at the casting location. For each additional cast, range increases by 5% and damage by 3. We got Firestorm. After casting a yin spell, a medium tornado is cast at a random location that deals 20% of the yin spell's damage. The tornado moves for 5 seconds, then stops and lasts for another 2 seconds. Cool. I think that was everything. Right. Let's see how the board has changed. We got Firestorm there. Firestorm 2 is already in there. Okay. Delay. Think I want duration over shields. Oh man, I forgot about that. Corpse March is the only thing with duration. Okay, well, what else do we want then? Echo? Yeah, Echo works. After casting the yin spell, it casts an additional time. For each additional cast, the range is increased by 5% and damage is increased by 3%. That seems great. Let's get shielding on this. Does this have the duration subtype? No, it's just range. I think we may as well get movement speed. 7% movement speed that stacks up to 3 times. Let's sell that. I think we're all good. Oh, yeah. Put that there. What was there? Firestorm. There we go. Ooh. Alright, folks. Let's get going. Do you know what time it is? It's boss time. This is where we died last time. Is it the same guy? I think it is. Let's see how we do this time. There's loads of healing on the ground, so in theory, we should do a lot better. We're dealing a lot more damage than we did before. Like a lot more damage. Damn, he's going down like a sack of shit. Just stand in this corner. Wait for the laser beams to dissipate. He's about halfway. He'll change, go into angry form. Yeah, we can't deal any more damage for him because he's phasing. Bring it on, bozo. Okay, I see what was happening. So that's the move that killed us in the last run. Now I see what was happening. We were standing in an area where, like, the fire lingers on the ground. If it's black smoke, it's dealing you damage, so you got to watch out for that. And you want to move to the very far side of the arena that attack starts coming at you at. Or coming at you from. Oh. Fire was too strong. While standing still, 5 HP per second. Nah. For every 10 spirits killed, plus 1 max mana, or 5 Ember coins, when your spell causes damage, it will add extra damage equal to the current amount of underworld currency, which will be triggered once every 2 seconds. This is going to make us go completely insane. This sounds like it's probably the best ability in the game, in my opinion. That's adding 1,600 damage currently to everything, all of our attacks. Well, once every 2 seconds. So what's that? Basically half our total. It's half our total money is added to our DPS. Sounds ludicrous. Hey, that was the last boss. Damn. I wish we could do more. But I think that's it, guys. I wanted to see that thing in action. Right. I tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to click restart. And we'll see if we keep everything. If we don't, then the video ends here. Let's see. We don't keep everything. Let's go back to the terrace. Alright guys, well, that will be it for today's video. But thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked what you see, then don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know. All the usual jazz. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.